interesting pickup. As you mentioned, not the Fiora as we have expected. But here, KT.RY removes Galio. Expectedly, they could also ban away the Braum as one of the soft counters onto the likes of the Ornn as a Call of the Forge God. But instead, Varus will be banned away. Vi also removed by Team Flash.
Yep, Vi, a very good counter, soft counter to the Lee Sin. Just cause you can lock down the Lee Sin and negates the mobility of the champion overall. Them taking away the Vi is a very good response to the way the pick and ban has progressed. But there still is the Kha'Zix. And Daw will just be happy to take this for himself. He's been so good in using the Kha'Zix. He may not pop off when it comes to, you know, being able to assassinate all your primary targets or all the primary targets, but when it comes to being able to read the map properly, and also when it comes to securing all those 50-50s, Daw on the Kha'Zix, he's so good at it.
Yeah. And now we could expect maybe Team Flash going in for the likes of the Zeri, the Xayah, the Ezreal. These are open champions for Team Flash to pick up. They need an AD champion to their side. What would that be? Alistar is already expected. Only an alternative onto the Braum as well as one of the possible counter here for KT.RY.
Zeri, Tristana, those are the two alternative options that I'm seeing right now, especially knowing that you kind of have to have a lot of mobility, especially against the Vladimir of Luna. Luna is that one player that will not hesitate to flash in. Oh, this is a takeaway though.
Yeah. It's a very safe champion, especially considering that you have pretty much an all-in type of composition for the side of Team Flash. You have Lee Sin, Akali, Camille, and Alistar. Having a little bit more of a self-sustain is going to be important, but Draven here is not something that I expect.
Draven? Never mind. Scared. I thought that this will be the day that we'll be seeing Draven once again get picked up. But we'll have to wait for another game. They will be going standard here, and we'll go for the Queen of the Late Game in the Kai'Sa. And again, I just want to re-emphasize that Team Flash taking the Ezreal is a good denial, especially knowing that Acrobat, he is basically I think, the best Ezreal player in APAC right now. And you know, you take it away, is definitely going to be a very good decision.
Yeah, just in addition to that, you also have the self-mobility, the self-sustain that an Ezreal has when it comes to the Arcane Shift that he has to go back and forth when it comes to those fights is going to be really important given the fact the composition of Team Flash.
Exactly, and so it's all about the mobility, being able to avoid all those all-ends, which is why Ezreal is starting to become a favorite pick nowadays. I kind of have a question though, because I looked at the last second picks that Team Flash had. Camille was still on the mid lane, so it will be very interesting if it will be Camille that will be played in the mid lane or the Baron lane, because you're seeing it here right now. Like, Camille is in the mid lane and then the Kali is on the top lane. Are they going to swap roles inside the rift? We're about to find out.
This is really interesting, but yes, they would.
Okay. All right. So Keaton will still be the one playing the Akali, but he will play it in the mid lane. So, you know, lots of things that is basically surprising a lot of opponents, throwing them off guard as well, is all this swaps that are happening. Again, it's not often that we see the Akali. Akali is best known to be able to control choke points, right? Like, you basically go into the backline, pop your Twilight Shroud, and everything becomes chaotic on your side. And there's a lot of burst potential as well, as we look at Luna just maximizing all those auto attacks.
Yeah. This is expected, right? Because Akali coming into level 1 has a massive disadvantage, right? You need the level 2, level 3 for that Shroud, for the 5-point strike to be able to go all in up against the like of Luna. Transfusion for Vladimir is just annoying. Quite a bit.
True. But level 1 basically is nothing, to be honest with you as well. As we look into Zero getting engaged on, punished by Shiki. Zero with, you know, a very early, I would say, misstep there. But no harm, no foul. No big punishment. Although he was forced to recall, he was forced to reset, which is definitely to the advantage of Team Flash. Tempo to them on the bot side, which means that there could be a potential dive here in the bot lane, especially knowing that the Lee Sin is pathing towards the bot side.
Yeah. And right now, we're reaching that level 3.4, the Lee Sin as well. So, could expected having the jungler go into the bot side as possible gank here, but couldn't. Already used for the Tides of Blood. Chicken Flip connects, but overall, that's just a little bit of trades there.
There's no pool. Oh, okay. I thought for a second that Luna will not plant a Vision Ward there. And at least that was able to spot out the Lee Sin, which is definitely very deadly. The first few minutes of the game, Shiki needing to flash away the combo of Zero.
Yeah, that was a little bit risky. Shiki going to retreat and then Zero connecting with a body. Well, not the knockup rather onto Yonki was a bit risky for the side of Team Flash, but overall, thus far, it's a little bit silent for both sides.
Zero going blind, trying to just cancel out the recall. Was a little bit late, but again, it's all about just regaining the tempo that they lost in the first few minutes of the game. Rattel has to be careful though. 368, flash in.
Could possibly be. Oh! The sidestep for Rattel.
Can't do that, man. You
100%.
Like basically, you have to respect the fact that all these pro players will have the best fancy feet in the game, right?
Yeah.
And so the what could have been done there was a trade of flash, to say the least. As we look into another engage, just going back on the top side, I kind of just want to pinpoint that the Lee Sin could just have flashed in.
So could possibly go in, goes invisible, jumps in, Shiki is down low, KT.RY still connects as Shiki goes down.
That's the first blood heading over to KT.RY. Are they down? Yep. Does look like that they will be content. Doll will be spotting 368. Oh no, isolated. Not really the best bush to enter, especially knowing that the Kazakhs really thrives in all those isolations. And this is the punish that KT.RY has decided. By the time that Shiki went flashless, everything got accounted for and everything got telegraphed, right? Like KT.RY called that gank a minute ago.
Oh, Luna is in danger though. Sanguine pull already used. We'll be able to go out with a flash. Dragon's Rage though. Luna goes back in, but Zero saves him. And now Shiki is down low, already on a dangerous spot. Duff finishes him up. And now Zero secures the kill.
Crazy. Zero, as you said it, he was able to save his mid laner, body blocking the Shuriken flip. As we look at Rattel, oh, this is so sad. T3 went for the exec ultimatum, did not have enough damage, and that's twice in a row that Rattel on the top side survived any potential gank coming in from Team Flash. And this is kind of expected, right? As a Jax, we often say that Jax is super strong when it comes to late game. But one thing that we know about the Jax is he's also very stable in surviving all those potential alt-lanes just because of the counter-strike and the ultimate passive as well. As we look into the bot lane, good sidestep once again coming from KT.RY.
Yeah, but now coming into the rotations here, you have Team Flash going for the 3-man roam into the mid lane. Zero has information along with the rest of the crew here for KT.RY. A referral priority by Team Flash.
Exactly. Team Flash, 4-man strong on towards the Rift Herald. Could still be contested.
KT.RY got his here, counter-strike already used up, stuns onto Akali, but we'll be able to go away with a shroud as DOS secures the Rift Herald for themselves. KT.RY secures the objective, and that is good enough for them.
Yep, plus a kill, a buy one, take one. Luna!
Well, a little bit risky here, exhausted. Now Acrobat, Killer Instinct into the backside. We'll be able to get that kill onto Ezreal. Now Rattel counter-strikes, connects onto 368, and that will net KT.RY a lot of kills.
Even the mid lane is going to go down. T3 following his comrades. That's an 8-0 start for KT.RY. Can even start the dragon now. Everything that could go right did go right for KT.RY. And what a dominating way to start this game.
Yeah, it's just amazing plays for every single one for KT.RY. Look at the engage a while ago, right? The counter-strike along with the call for God. Insane.
Yeah, the combo Call of the Forge God coming from Zero, even though he was knocked back by Shaky. It wasn't proper timing, and this is kind of surprising, right? Those are the, I would say, mechanics mistakes or micro mistakes that we don't often expect from Team Flash, because they're still regarded as pro team. And you look at Luna just waiting for the perfect opportunity to go for his Hemoplague combo. Acrobat going in, enough damage being accumulated by KT.RY was able to net them a big and sizable advantage 7 minutes into the game. It's starting to become a stump here.
Yeah, and it's really massive, right? 8k gold lead already in 7 minutes, taking 2 out of 2 objectives coming into the first couple of minutes into the matchup. Really just accelerates KT.RY's possibility here when it comes to game 1.
Yeah. And then what will be the game plan for Team Flash, right? With the way things has developed, like the snowball, it cannot cannot be contained.
Hectic ultimatum, and now the follow-up from Zero as a counter engage. Goes for the Call of the Forge God. Just denies the possible all-in here for Team Flash.
Exactly, and that's, again, an initiation that is a second too early. There's no follow-up to really pin down, because I'm super sad that this is happening for Team Flash, because it does feel like that their level of communication is definitely not at the same level of the pro teams that we are accustomed in seeing here in WRL 2.
Yeah, and now Shaky's just isolated. No kills for the side of KT.RY, but it doesn't matter. They secure the turret, and that's a huge gold injection for Acrobat.
Right. Still, right. Whatever they try to initiate, whatever they try to do, KT.RY, they are able to read it. They are able to telegraph what they are about to do. And by being able to react to it, Team Flash, so far, it's been a perfect game for KT.RY.
It absolutely is. Thus far, no turrets being given to the side of Team Flash. No kills so far. No objectives. Every single thing that could possibly go correctly and ideally for KT.RY is consistently happening. And just look at the confidence for Zero, right? Given the fact KT.RY is so much ahead of the crew against Team Flash, he's able to do this. Overextend, but no punish.
Yeah. Even has a stasis engine if ever things go south. Zero, very rich right now alongside all the members of KT.RY. And at 9 minutes, if you have this big amount of gold lead, the only question is, what time will it, what time will it finish? Because you look at 368, it's about to go down. Boom!
3v1 and just outright one combo to the head, Luna is able to execute.
And at 12 minutes, the Baron will spawn up. It's so early, the Baron hasn't spawned up yet. Another combo.
Call the Forge God, double man knockup, followed by Zero going up ahead, and now Luna to the backside! Every single bodies are raining down for Team Flash, and KT.RY gets the ace!
Even the Alistar not feeling too well. Mr. Sark, KT.RY, 5-man push here in the mid lane, does not need the Baron, and will exhaust the Nexus shields here in the mid lane! Wait, hang on, it's 16k gold lead at 10 minutes. What is happening?
It's too much. KT.RY is... This just states how they are one of the strongest in the APAC conference. This is why they are one of the top teams at the moment when it comes to the point standings in the same conference.
But if I'm being honest here, and I mean no disrespect, it also means that Team Flash is not at the same level that we kind of hope them to be.
Yeah.
It's just super sad, right? Especially knowing that Team Flash as an org is an organization that is known about winning. And for them to be this far from all the combatants, basically all the participants that we do have here in the tournament, basically is an alarming state.
Yeah, I mean, even looking back at year 1 of Team Flash, right? They are one of the winningest teams in the year 1, especially coming from Vietnam. They represented the region as well going into international tournaments, and
exactly,
they were just erasing any team they fight across. But Now it's a little bit more drastic of a difference here into the series thus far. But we're still in game number 1. We're still in game number 1.
Oh, that's too much copium though. I mean, like, if anything, game number 2, if yeah, sure, Team Flash will be able to regroup, will be able to discuss what went south in game number 1, but this level of domination is unheard of in competitive matches.
It's a lot. It's a big difference. And now they just landslide Camille right out of the get-go in top side. Leaves down 4 members left for Team Flash to be able to defend their top lane. Baron comes up, and KT.RY could just melt that easily.
Oh, they are going for the extremely difficult push.
Goes in. They're being targeted here.
Oh,
Flip connects to 0, but there's just no damage.
Right, exactly. And Yonti with the True Shot Barrage might be able to apply some hits over to the members of KT.RY. But you have to look at that particular push and say that, hey, KT.RY is feeling overconfident right now. They're, you know, the correct play was to just wait for the Baron to spawn up. And at 12 minutes with the amount of items that they already have right now, like you look at Luna, this is just brutal. Brothers and sisters, close your eyes because this is just a massacre.
It's 17k gold lead in 13 minutes. It's outright criminal here for KT.RY in the series. Game number 1, it's an absolute blast at KT.RY. Yes, they have secured so much lead coming into the early game, but doing Team Flash dirty here is a little bit too much. It's just too good that KT.RY is doing here in the series.
Throw in the white towel, as we would say. Zero flashing in, and that's a surprise. Yonti!
Oh, the Forge God, Yonti just got melted. Raw damage coming from KT.RY. Now Nexus is going to be open as KT.RY is looking in for the finish. Couldn't, just got eliminated by Luna. And that will be indeed the perfect game. KT.RY secures game 1.
Almost a perfect game. I think there was a tower that got destroyed.